You got that music? Alright. Alright, Shalom. The Spirit of God, Yahweh Shem Shai. We will first off give all praise, honor, and glory, as well as worship to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the leaders of Israel, the sincere Aquafium, the sincere brothers that are making a body a living sacrifice, going out to the highways and the hedges, and we sincere sisters that's listening in truth and humility. All right, the title of this video is self-taught and self-knowledge. You know, that being, if you want to say that you self-taught in this thing, you know, you going off, all right? Because the Lord, first, he speaks to his prophets, okay? And right now, ultimately, he set up the elders. All right, that's why we give double honors to the elders and apostles. You know, he set up the apostles and elders, you know, to guide us in his truth. All right, because they got the experience. All right, experience is key. We're gonna get those through the precepts.
Our elders is our spiritual father. First Timothy 5 and verse 17. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine.
Right, so I feel let the elders, you know, be kind of worthy of double honor. You know, that's why we give double honor. You know, we do everything according to the scriptures. You know, we're not worshiping men. Okay, you know, we follow man because Yahweh, he's setting up men for us to follow. Okay, you can get Acts 8 and start at 29.
Acts 8 and verse 29. Then the Spirit said unto Philip, go near and join thyself to this chariot. And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet.
It's Isaiah. That's just in Greek.
I'm gonna read over. Acts 8 in verse 30. And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah and said, understand thou which thou readest. 31. And he said, how can I, except some man should guide me? And he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him.
Right, so that's Philip being humble. Okay, he said, how can he understand the scriptures unless some man guide him? All right, same with us today. You know, how can we understand these scriptures unless some man guides you? Okay, we was ultimately set up in the womb. Okay, but we gotta have men to teach us. You know, we all came through this truth either through YouTube or seeing a camp outside. Okay, we was all guided by men.
No, but that's pretty much anything in life. You know, you want to learn how to play basketball. You know, somebody got to teach you. You want to learn how to write. You know, somebody has to teach you. You want to say ABC. Same thing with the truth.
Yeah, you know, that's why we got elders. Okay, that's really pride. You know, you got the pride. You don't want to give the elders or whoever talks to you the honors. Okay, you ultimately proud. You got that proud spirit.
What would you read? Acts 8 and verse 32. The voice of the as a sheep to the slaughter, and like a lamb dumb before, so open he not his mouth.
You ready again?
Acts 8:32. The place of the scripture which he read was this: as a sheep to the slaughter, and like a lamb dumb for his shearer, so open he not his mouth.
Right, so that's the scripture that Isaiah he was reading, you know, and it said leading the sheep to the slaughter, you know, and Philip he didn't understand it. Okay, you got a precept?
No, I'm not hearing it.
You can get Romans chapter 5. You can start at the top. All right, and you know, Esau he's trying to disrupt this video. Fifth time, all right, you know, but Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, he gave me that wisdom, you know, through water Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you know, to use my tablet, all right, because the phone is acting weird. All right, so Esau, you can't stop this truth. Okay, you can't do nothing against this truth. Remember, bro? Start at the top.
Romans chapter 5, verse 1. Therefore being justified by faith, we have peace with Yahweh through our Lord Yamashiach Yahushua.
Right, so being justified through that faith, you all right, we got that peace. Okay, you know, because we're not justified through the law, you know, because we can't keep the law 100%. You know, so that's why we're justified through that faith. All right. And by that faith, you know, we got that grace through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay, and that grace, it doesn't mean that we sin willfully, you know. But
Verse 2, by whom also we have access by faith into this grace wherein we stand and rejoice in hope of the glory of Yahweh.
All the way to 4.
Verse 3, and not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience.
All right, so we glory in the tribulations. All right, we don't you know, we don't go out and seek that tribulation, you know, and force it. All right, but as it comes, you know, we rejoice. Okay, you know, you can read that again. That's good.
Romans 5 and verse 3. And not only so, but we glory in tribulation also, knowing that tribulation works patience.
Right, so that tribulation, you know, it works patience. All right, because we gotta be patient in this thing, you know. We want this, you know, we want to get out of this captivity. Like, and I want to get out of this captivity today. But tribulation, patience.
Patience, experience hope. Verse 5, and hope maketh not ashamed.
Verse 4 again.
And patience, experience hope.
Right, so that patience, you know, that brings experience. You know, hello? Huh? So like, you know, that patience, that can you read that again, Sean?
Romans 5 and 4. And patience, experience hope.
Right, that patience experience, you know, that experience is key. All right, that's why the elders and apostles, they got experience. And experience, that brings wisdom. Okay. A video. Or Yeah, that thing is screwed up. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Read that again.
Romans 5, and experience, and patience, experience hope.
Right. That experience, all right, that experience, that brings you wisdom. You know, and with that experience, that gives you that hope. You get it. Wisdom of Solomon. Unless you got a piece of it.
Wisdom of Solomon.
8 and 8.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8, and verse 8. If a man,
7. Sure.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8, and verse 7. And if a man love righteousness, her labors are virtues, for she teaches temperance and prudence, justice and fortitude, which are such things as man can have nothing more profitable in their life. If a man desire much experience, she knoweth things of old, and conjureth aright what is to come. She knoweth the subtitles of speeches, and can expound dark sentences.
All right, so that wisdom, if you desire that experience, all right, which is really that wisdom, are you gonna be able to read verse 8 again?
Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 8. If a man desire much experience, she knoweth things of old, and conjureth aright what is to come. She knoweth the subtitles of speeches.
All right, yeah, you can go on slow.
And can expound dark sentences.
Right, these parables, are you that wisdom, that experience, all right, that gives you the ability to break down these dark sayings that's in these scriptures. You know, Yahweh Shai spoke in parables. You know, the scriptures are Yahweh Shai. All right, so all these scriptures, you know, majority of it is written in parables. You know, dark sayings. You know, that's why you know, these Edomites, these other heathen nations, all right, they can't understand these scriptures. All right, because they wasn't given that wisdom. All right, and it wasn't given that experience to understand these scriptures. Okay, wisdom, that's an attribute of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. He created this earth with wisdom.
She foreseeth signs and wonders in the events of seasons and times.
Yeah, wisdom, you know, you ultimately, in simpler terms, you're able to prophesy. All right, that's why prophets, you know, they prophesy because they got that wisdom. Okay.
James 1 and verse 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahweh, and giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. You know, you know, it ultimately comes from the heavens, you know, from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Right, and how about Shem Yahshua? He's gonna speak that through a human. Okay, he's gonna like you know, like this worldly wisdom. All right, this worldly knowledge. All right, you go to school and you learn that from a teacher. Okay, and then you receive that knowledge. You know, that teacher, he or she learned it from a teacher. You know, that's just the chain of command. Everybody has to be taught by a teacher. Okay,
Ecclesiasticus 1 and verse 1.
yeah, you can go to 1 all the way to 9.
All wisdom cometh from the Lord, and is with him forever. Who can number the sand of the sea, and the drops of rain, and the days of eternity? Who can find out the height of heaven, and the breadth of the earth, and the deep in wisdom? Wisdom has been created before all things, and the understanding of prudence from everlasting. The word of Yahweh the Most High is from the foundation of wisdom, and her ways are everlasting commandments. To whom has the root of wisdom been revealed, or who have known her wise counsels? Unto whom has wisdom been made manifest, and who has understood her great experience? There is one wise and greatly to be feared, the Lord sitting upon his throne.
Right, that man to be feared is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You know, he's giving this wisdom, you know, to the prophets. Okay, chapter 3 reveals his secrets to the prophets. You know, his secrets is wisdom. All right. This is Luke chapter 1 verse 68. It says, "Blessed be the Lord power of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people." You know, that's a pronoun. You know, his people is Israel. You know, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you confusing the faces. Okay, because this is like scattered across all across the nation. You know, Israelites that look like Chinese, Israelites that look like the so-called white man. Okay, Israelites that look like so-called Africans, Japanese, and so on. All right, it's ultimately based on the spirit, and he's going to redeem his people. Verse 69, Luke chapter 1, verse 69, "And have raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began." You know, since the world began, you know, going on from Moses to you know, to all the minor and major prophets. Okay, he spake. That's how he's speaking. Okay, he's speaking through the mouth of his prophets. Okay, he's speaking to his people ultimately. You know, he's speaking through the Israelites. Okay, and he uses everybody really. You know, he uses you for the good or for the bad. You know, he does evil with you or he does good with you.
Ecclesiastes 21 verse 12. He that is not wise not be taught, but there is a wisdom which multiplies bitterness.
Yeah, he that is not wise, you know, you know. So if you think that you self-taught in this thing, you know, you're not wise. All right, you can read that again about the
Chapter 1, Ecclesiastes chapter 21 verse 12. He that is not wise will not be taught, but there bitterness.
Yeah, you bitter. You know, read that again. That last part.
But there is a wisdom which multiplies bitterness.
Right. You know, it says in Ecclesiastes, you want to get that? Yeah. You get Ecclesiastes 1:18. You know, this wisdom it can bring bitterness. Okay, but you know, but that scripture, you know, you know, if you he that is not wise, you know, you can't be taught. You got that proud demon on you. Okay.
Ecclesiastes 1
And 18.
Ecclesiastes 1
Actually, you can start at 15.
Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 15. That which is crooked cannot be made straight.
Yeah, you Edomites, you other heathen nations, mainly you Edomites. You know, you're born crooked. You know, you can't be what is that?
Which is crooked cannot be made straight.
Right, you can't be made straight. You can't be righteous. Okay.
Verse 16. I commuted with my own heart, saying, Lo, I am come to great estate, and have gotten more wisdom all day that. Verse 17.
Oh, you can read that last part where it said about wisdom.
I'll just read the whole thing again. Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 16. I commuted with my own heart, saying, Lo, I am come to great estate, and have gotten more wisdom than all they that have been before me in Jerusalem. Yea, my heart had great experience of wisdom and knowledge.
Right. So you know we not the you know we just giving honors. Okay, the apostles and elders. All right, they got that they got great wisdom through experience. All right, they've been in this truth for 30 plus years, 25 plus years, 10 years. You know, even 5 to 10 years. Okay. They got that. They got wisdom. You know, through experience. You know,
It's just like sports. Like, you know, more experience. Like, you have a boxer. You know, most of the time, you know, the more experienced boxer, you know, they're gonna win the fight. You know, just like this last Super Bowl. You know, they had a rookie quarterback, second quarterback, Jared Goff, going against a vet, more experienced quarterback, you know, like Tom Brady, you know. So, you know, experience always wins, you know, especially in basketball. A more experienced team, you know, more likely is going to win the championship than, you know, somebody, you know, that's the first time going to the finals, or, you know, that's a rookie team.
right, that experience, man. That experience is key. So we gotta be taught by experienced men, you know, in this truth. Just because you came into the truth, you think nobody else has received this knowledge from the Heavenly Father?
Yes, sir.
Nope. You think nobody else received this knowledge from the Heavenly Father? All right, so you gotta follow those men. You know, and those men are the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right, they're the ones who's following the correct doctrine, the doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
You know, it's order. You know, if you're not willing to get in order, you know that's pride. You know, that pride is going to lead you to destruction.
All the way to 18.
Ecclesiastes 1 and 17. And I gave my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly.
Right, because we gotta know the good and the evil. You know, that's why Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, he called us, you know, he said we were gods. Okay, a god, he like the perfect example, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You know, he knows good and evil. You know, he works good and evil. All right.
And I gave my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also is vexation of spirit.
You read that last part again, 18.
That's 17. I perceive that this also is vexation of spirit.
Oh, you can read 18.
Verse 18, for in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Right, man. You increase in this knowledge and understanding. Okay, you understand this so-called white man is above you right now. You know that's grief and sorrow. Are you ready to get the fuck up out of here? All right. We gotta keep going to work. You know, we gotta eat the abominable food. We can't. You know, we don't have the finer things. Okay, and those are just perks. You know, we don't get no rest in this kingdom. Okay, we gotta drink out of plastic. Okay, well, in the kingdom, you know, it's gonna be more than we can even imagine. We're gonna have those spiritual powers. All right, we're gonna be able to do anything that we want. You know, we're gonna be a true God, a true king.
We're gonna be drinking out of gold, silver, you know, like these Rothschilds, you know, they ain't drinking out of plastic plates. You know, they ain't eating with a plastic spoon. You know, them Rothschilds, they eating with gold and silver.
You know, the more you increase in this knowledge, you know, that's sorrow and grief. All right, you know, we're gonna have in the kingdom we're gonna have abundance of things. Okay, the women are out of order in this kingdom. Okay, you even though that's just an accessory, but you know, you can't have multiple women. Okay, because the women they you know they got the evil eye towards their own sister. All right, it's competition. All right, we got transsexuals. You know, you don't know if that's a woman or a man. You got okay. This kingdom is all out of order, and the kingdom that we're going to receive, you know, as it says in the scriptures, you know, the kingdom that we're going to receive, you know, is going to be more than enough. All right, and with increasing his wisdom and knowledge, sorrow and grief to the mind.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. You know, that's why it's important, you know, to follow the elders and apostles. You know, because they've been laboring in this truth, you know, longer than I've been born, and so, you know, those are spiritual fathers. So, you know, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, you know, he gave us a guide, you know, to make it easier for us.
Right, you know, we don't follow blindly, okay? We don't follow the apostles and elders blindly. You know, we look up. You know, I was watching a video with Apostle Gabar. Okay, he was talking about the word sex. It means to cut. Okay, and I looked it up for myself, and hey, it's on point, right? So we don't follow blind. We check up behind it, but everything that the apostles and elders say, you know, is on point. All right, what do you profit anyway? You know, if you teaching falsely, all right, you just condemning your own self. All right, so you read that again.
Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart.
Trust in these scriptures, man. You know, and the Lord, He set up the men. All right, you receive the knowledge, and you check the scriptures your own self. All right, see if it adds up. You know,
and lean not unto thy own understanding.
Right, so you're not supposed to lean onto our own understanding. What is that? 6?
Yeah, I'm gonna put down to 7.
But,
Be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil.
all right, so don't be wise in your own eyes. You know, scripture it said, it said, be persuaded in your own mind. Okay, so we gotta have our own mind. All right, but the Holy Spirit, the Rakah Kodash, you know, it's gonna lead you to the truth. All right, but we gotta be persuaded in our own mind to the sound doctrine. You know, because there's only one doctrine, one truth. All right. That was 3 and 5.
Yeah.
What about 6?
Wanna read it?
Yeah.
Proverbs 3. Now let's start on 5 again. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths.
Right, man. So you can pray for that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right. Pray that the Lord he speaks through you. Okay, you pray that he anoints your lips. All right. That he's using you. I mean that he's using you to speak his words. Okay.
Jeremiah 17 and verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Verse 10. I, the Lord, search the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings. The heart is, the heart, which is the mind, is wicked. Our minds, we get played games. Demons, they try to tell us to go off. So we can't lean on, we can't lean onto, our own understanding. If we
Right, saying that feels right in my heart. All right, because the heart is desperately wicked.
if what you're saying with in your mind, if you're saying in your mind don't line up to the scriptures, then ultimately, that's a that's a on the side. So you gotta line everything up with these scriptures.
Yeah, like Sloppy. The ways of America, and that brings a stumbling block to that word lay hold. Can't receive these scriptures, because your heart is in the way. All right, you gotta forsake the worldly things, and just go off what it says in the scriptures. Sloppy. I got one more.
You ready to close out?
Nah, not really. Close down. This book of Sirach, chapter 34, and verse 9. A man that hath traveled knoweth many things, and he that hath much experience will declare wisdom. All right, so you got a lot of experience. All right, you're gonna spit wisdom out your mouth. Okay, that's why it's good to have elders and apostles. Okay, it's good to have teachers to teach you this truth. All right, because we baby this thing, like me myself. All right, we gotta be taught by men with experience, because with experience that brings wisdom. Verse 10, it says, he that have no experience knoweth little. All right, so you got no experience in this truth. All right, you don't know much. All right, so you got to be taught things. Okay, these deep parables. Okay, the book of Revelations itself, that's huge. That's a lot of parables. Okay, you know, you got to be taught this thing. You're not gonna know the mysteries of the dragons and the 10 horns. Okay, representing the kingdoms in the EU. Are you getting taught this thing? Verse 10, it says, "He that hath no experience knoweth little, but he that hath traveled is full of prudence." You know, that word prudence, um, if I'm not mistaken, that word prudence goes back to intelligence. Okay, so he that have experience, you know, you've seen a lot of things. You know, you got prudence, you got intelligence, and you know the breakdowns. Okay, you know how to maneuver in this truth. Okay, you not to wear your fringes everywhere you go. All right, because we was broadcasted on CNN. All right, so you can't just be walking around. It's not a wise thing to be walking around with fringes everywhere you go. All right, looking like a Hebrew Israelite. All right, stand out. Okay. Because these fringes, you know, they're a remembrance. Sorry from the top. Turn the volume up. Like, it's on 5%. Hold on, put my charger. You can read it.
We get Isaiah chapter 8 and verse 20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. You know, so a lot of these, they're not speaking according to the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem. You know, they're speaking out of their own hearts. You know, they're saying RDFI chip. You know, that's not the mark of the beast. You know, we in Jacob trouble right now. You know, they speaking to their own flesh. You know. Isaiah 8 and 20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them.
Right, man. You can't be self-taught. All right, you'll be going off on the breakdowns. All right, because you got to be taught by men with experience. You know, if you're not speaking to the scriptures, you know, you don't have that light. You don't have that oil. You know, you left without that oil. You know, you lack ointment on your head. Okay. Lord willing, this video is edifying, okay? You know, simply, you know, you can't be self-taught, all right? You don't be proud, okay? The Lord set up elders, you know, a lot of people, they say, no, okay? He set up the camps, and ultimately, one camp has the truth, okay? But not everybody that's on sound doctrine is in GMS, all right? It's a lot of people that's not in GMS, you know, and they still on the sound doctrine, all right? The doctrine that GMS teaches, okay?
Proverbs 15 and verse 21. Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom, but a man of understanding walketh uprightly.
You can read that first part again.
Proverbs 15 and 21. Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom.
Right. If you lack that wisdom, or you lack being taught by the elders, or that folly, you enjoy in that folly. Okay, like you Old Testament only Israelite. You know, you don't believe in Yahweh Shai. You haven't been taught. Okay, you read the scriptures. You know, you get your own breakdown. You know, but Yahweh Shai, he's prophesied in the Old Testament. I can do a video on that. You know, he's prophesied in Deuteronomy, okay, in Isaiah. You know, he's prophesied in Psalms. Okay, all the prophets, they prophesied of a savior to come to save the nation of Israel. Prophesied in the Old Testament and in the New Testament. All right, so you enjoying that folly, because you lack that ointment. All right, you left without ointment to your lamp. You think you got that light, you think you're awakening, but your lamp is dim. You lack that ointment, you lack that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
I got one more scripture. This is a good one. It's the one I was looking for earlier. John 3 and verse 27. John answered and said, a man can't receive nothing except it be given from heaven. Salaki, except it be given from heaven. So this truth, it was given from the heavens. It wasn't given from man. It was ultimately given from Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
You read it again?
John chapter 3 and verse 27. John answered and said, a man can receive nothing except it be given him from heaven.
Right, so you can't receive it's ultimately it's through the spirit of power Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Pretty much that's it. That's really self-explanatory. All right, so a little bit of this video is edifying. You can't be self-taught in this thing, right? Because that's going to lead to your destruction. All right, you got to be taught by men. You gotta study to show yourself approved. Okay. You gotta study to show yourself approved in this thing. Don't blindly follow men. All right, look up the etymology of words. Okay, everything that the apostles and elders that they bring out, it's according to the scriptures. You just gotta study to show yourself approved. And you're gonna find out that it all links up. All right, Yahweh Hashem, He's given us the unction to know all things. All right, so we're gonna understand the Bible, precept upon precept. All right, those are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. All right, you gotta suck on the milk. All right, suck on the breast. Okay, you gotta fall in love with Sophia. All right, Sophia is that wisdom. All right, Sophia, wisdom in the Greek, is Sophia. So this thing, this truth is our real wife. Okay, the truth is our wife. All right, her name is Sophia. Okay, that this wisdom, given through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.